Hey guys, and welcome back to Hyro's Dark Souls live playthrough. I've popped to humanity and gone into human form because people said they'd like to see possibly, some invasions and things like that happening during the playthrough. Not sure how people feel about me summoning people, so I'll probably just leave it for now. Alright, we're going to see if we can quickly clear up this zone, because I'm doing this video before the hour I have before I go to work. A bit of Dark Souls in the morning is always a good thing. So we're going to go out here and find a whole bunch of bunched up rats. You can sort of just jump in there and clear them all out, but I'm just going to be careful just in case. They do afflict poison if they hit you enough times, even through your shield. And this is the Great Axe, I believe. Yep. Pretty ridiculous weapon. Very slow, a lot of damage. There'll be a surprise rat out of this box, as far as I remember. Yep, there we go. And there's the thing saying I'm slowly being poisoned. Let's see what we can drop on this guy. Oh, not quite. That's alright. If anyone has a recommendation for a good headset microphone, I'm looking into it. But yeah, the one I'm using at the moment sounds a lot better. Seems to sound a lot better. Some people are giving me some good feedback about it, but it is on a stand, which means I sort of have to angle it and make sure I don't move too far away from it and stuff like that. A little bit taxing, but that's okay. Alright, first fog gate. So down here we have another encounter with one of these channeler guys. When they do their little dance, they buff all the mobs around them. So we're going to try and take out some of these rats before he does that. Yeah, it looks like he's coming straight up actually, which is nice. So you got to be careful when he does the buff on mobs. The mobs become really quick and do a lot of damage. Ah, too easy. Also, if you don't take that guy out, reminds me a little bit of in Demon Souls, one of the bosses had a sort of a similar thing. If you don't take that guy out, he joins in on the boss fight and buffs up the boss you have to fight down there, and also fires projectiles and things at you. Which is similar to one of the bosses in Tower of Latria, where there's a mob up the top, and if you don't take it out, it heals. I think heals the boss. In fact, I don't even know if you can beat the boss when he's up there. Oh, humanity. That's nice. Hopefully, I don't go through too many of those doing this, staying in human form for the whole run thing. Alright, so we're not going to follow that guy. Go this way. And these slimes take forever to kill in melee, so I'm just going to use some fireballs on them. Try to use some fireballs on them. There we go. It's a nice little drop down there, which I'm going to try and avoid. Now, out this door we'll find like the giant rat, the massive guy. Here he is. This guy's a bit of a pain, so I'm sort of doing a cheap strat. Be like pop out, lead him back over, wait for an attack, and then just get the R2 in there. Ooh. Yeah, does a lot of damage. Yeah, ready. There we go. He doesn't respawn once you've taken him out. Sort of like a mini boss, I guess. Also, if anyone has any idea how you get to that item up there, I've been wondering for a while now. I'm sure it's something I've just missed, but yeah, always wondered that. So you go for a bit of a slippery slide down here, and this is the first time we fight, I think, the curse mobs. Yeah, these guys here with the big googly eyes. So getting cursed is not something I want to do, so you need to stay out of the smoke that they put out. It's the only attack they do that really does it. got to be careful and watch that curse meter. These guys here, I think you can actually just attack through the fence. Yeah, not quite. That's alright. So as long as you strafe around, I mean, they're not really a problem by themselves. It's just when there's a lot of them and you're sort of up against a wall, you really got to watch out for curse. So if you get cursed, it kills you straight up, and then once you revive, you have half your health, and you need to use a stone to get it back. It's pretty horrible. There we go. And these things here, I believe, when people in other games get cursed, they leave one of these behind. Which is pretty cool. Neat feature. To be honest though, when I was playing Dark Souls for the first time after hearing about all the mechanics and things they had going on, I thought curse was going to be a bigger part of it. Maybe like a lot of different mobs were going to do it, and it was sort of going to be like the new soul form thing you had in Demon Souls. Which doesn't really seem to be the case. It only happens a few times in the game, and on one boss. But that's alright. Alright, we're going to head down here and get a good ring. Wow, there's a lot of these guys. Not even keen to get cursed. I'm just going to grab this ring. Ring of Evil Isles. Which is nice. Heals you when you kill people. In fact, I'm going to put it on. Absorbs HP from fallen enemies. It's not a very big heal, but it adds up. Yeah. It's probably like every 10 or so enemies would be an Estus or something like that. Now, gotta remember the way out. Eyes of Death. Use those for the Gravelord Covenant, I believe. Alright, now as far as I know, it's back this way. That Claymore R2 move is just too good. Alright, now if I'm in human form here, I should get an NPC invasion. Let's see if that happens. Should be right here. There we go. First time this happened I thought it was actually a player, but no, just NPCs. They're kind of like the world tendency thing they had going on in Demon Souls, where if you went like pure black you had like red phantoms and stuff. Just going to keep my distance. This guy's rolls actually do damage, and all his hits do an absolute ton of bleed. So you got to be careful. Once the bleed bar builds up, you lose like 50% of your HP or something like that on the hit that builds it up to max. Let's see what he dropped. Some humanity. It's alright. We should be nearing the end of this zone now. So once you're down here, the first thing you want to do is run up here where the torches are, up this way, and it's a nice shortcut that leads straight to the bonfire and back down to where the boss is. So like the bonfire's right here, and you can just go straight down to where the boss is, because he's just down where I was before. It's pretty useful. So I'm just going to rest there and rekindle 2 Essences. And then head back down to the boss room. Yeah, gotta watch out for those shortcuts. Save a lot of time. So straight ahead down here through that door there, once you get the key from this boss, that's one of the entrances. One of two, I think, to Blighttown, which is the next zone, and that's not going to be fun. I hate that zone. But up this way is the way to the boss. But before I do the boss, just another item I want to grab. If you run past the stairs down there, which lead to it, I think you can find... Ooh, it's around here somewhere. Maybe it's down one more level first. Yeah, down those stairs is the boss, and around here, I believe. Yep. Heavy crossbow, which is useful if you like crossbows. Good for a few boss fights. Alright, I'm going to cut the video here and do a separate one entirely for this boss because it can take a bit of time. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.